about now. We ain't got time to mess about. Look, I want to finish this game tonight, alright? That's the plan anyway. I reset the game because I'm not... Look, that was a waste of... We're at 10 hours, 4 minutes, and I just sat here for, like, I don't know how long, 20 minutes? Outside the cave, what do? We've done absolutely nothing. So I've reset the game. We're going to go straight over to this boulder, and we're going to use Strength with the Machamp. Now, goal of tonight's stream is we have got to get all the way to the Elite Four, beat the Elite Four, beat Le Champion, and then we've got to get all the way to Mewtwo and catch it. So we've got quite a bit to do tonight. Can it all be done? I'm sure it can be done in one night. I'm sure I've done it all in one night before. The question really is my team tanked up enough to be able to get this done in one night? I'm probably going to have to battle most of, if not all, the trainers in Victory Road on the way, at least the ones that I see. Thankfully for me, I do know my way around Victory Road pretty well, so shouldn't have any issues there. Main thing I'm concerned actually is Cerulean Cave at the moment, because they did change the layout of Cerulean Cave quite a few times. But, you know, fingers crossed, work our way through Cerulean Cave okay. But yeah, I want to get this done tonight now, because I've got a new stream series I want to start on Wednesday. That's the plan anyway. My God, one day I will stream with no technical issues. It will happen one day, I'm sure. My God, just one stream with no technical issues would be amazing. Imagine that, just start the stream, everything works. I don't have to resize anything or unplug anything or restart the computer. Oh my God, that's the dream. That's when I'll be living the dream. Not when I've got 1,000 current viewers. Not when I've got super chats pouring in and subs pouring in on kick, left, right and centre. When I turn on the stream and everything works. I found a bit of a workaround for this, but it's not quite doing what I want it to do. It's alright, I'll faff around with that tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get that working before next stream. I think there's one of these is a TM, the other one might be like a rare candy or something like that. We have got a Graveler. That's level 40. Yeah, level 47. That's going to probably be worth taking down. So we're going to go in with Nidoking, use an Ice Beam on that one. Hopefully it'll be a one-hit knockout. And the Graveler is down in one hit. No problem at all for Nidoking. So we do know we can obviously pop back into the cave. You've got TM43. I can't remember what it does. So there's that. But we got it. We got it. Yeah, the music's playing through alright now. Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to fix it. Basically got like these plugged in. So I want to be able to hear myself and the music. But the music was coming through. But for some reason it's coming through. The music's coming through my little box that this is plugged into. But it's putting it back through to the stream. But the stream's also supposed to the stream's supposed to play natively. But then I don't want it. I want to hear it, but I don't want it playing back through. So it's a bit of a pain to fix it. I need to just sit there and stare at a bunch of settings. But so every time you turn the computer off, everything just resets, and that's the most annoying thing in the world, man. But it's all right. We're gonna smash through this game. Okay, I'm going to go in with an Earthquake on the Persian. So, I am at this point now where I'm looking at the PP of what we got, like the power points of the Pokemon. Nidoking, level 52 on the Nidoking. Yes, mate. Yeah, I'm looking at the power points now, and I'm like, I'm trying to do the mental math in my head. Is that enough Earthquakes? Is that enough Ice Beams? Is that enough Thunderbolts to knock out all of these different Pokemon throughout the Elite Four? Because obviously what the champions tackle as well, I'm going to have to figure out what Revive says in Japanese. Like, without a Revive and Hyper Potion as a matter of urgency now. But I haven't been spending any money, so I should be able to afford quite a lot of them. So that is good. I mean, I haven't been spending money because I can't read anything. don't know what I'm buying. I mean, if we go back to Viridian City, I kind of worked something out, like potions and Pokeballs are pretty easy to work. I think I've pretty much worked out what Pokeballs are now. But yeah, the spending money throughout the game has just been like, you know, what's the point of buying stuff? I haven't got a clue what I'm reading. We've done alright so far. We've made it to Victory Road. Haven't bought anything. I think I've used like 2 revives in the entire game. You know, both during the last Giovanni battle. So I say that like I'm worried. Like, to be fair, doing pretty well. It's just the power points I'm like mildly concerned about now. Alright, we've got Ivysaur. I am going to swap to Charizard for the Ivysaur. Just because he needs to catch up a little bit to Nidoking. What's Charizard going to be useful for in the Elite Four? Lorelei has got a few ice types. I mean, she's got Lapras, which is probably one of the hardest Pokemon to beat in the entire Elite Four, in my opinion. Although I say that, like, I never bothered trying to use Earthquake when I was a kid, so maybe I'll try Earthquake this time. Alright, we've got Wartortle. I'm going to try using Slash. See how that goes down. Done quite a bit of damage. Wartortle, obviously the whole Wartortle family is famously defensive. So, fair enough, Wartortle taking that on the chin. Got a little water gun in there, but Charizard standing tall. And I'm probably going to have Charmeleon. Yeah, there we go. Right there, Charmeleon right on cue. Slash on the Charmeleon. I'm going to keep going in with that. Don't want to be wasting flamethrowers on the fire-type Pokemon. And we've got one more. So Slash has 20 PP. And then we've got Nidoking with... Oh, we've got another Charizard there. Okay, I'll try using Fly this time, I think. Right, so we've got 20 PP with, on Slash. That's quite good for... I mean, it's quite an overall, like, all-round good move, right? I think. Like, I think so, anyway. It's an all-round pretty good move, apart from Agatha's ghost types. It wouldn't go down very well against the ghosts, unfortunately. Level 51 on the Charizard, catching up to Nidoking, who's currently sitting at level 52. I think ideally I'd like to maybe get the 3 Pokemon that are going to be kind of leading the charge against the Elite Four. I'd maybe like to get them all to level 55 before we go in. But we'll see how we get on. We're on a stream. This is the 8th stream now. But yeah, goal tonight. I want to finish it because I feel like this has been a bit of a learning. This is like a learning experience, right? It's the first time I've really tried live streaming properly, apart from a couple of bits with Pokemon Go a few months ago. So this is the first time doing a live stream. Not first time, obviously. It's first few live streams. This, and then of course we've been doing Cable Club live most Fridays. Officially, it's every Friday at 7 PM UK time, the real time, and we are live. We were live exclusively on Kick. We are now streaming on YouTube as well. We decided we probably wasn't being naughty enough to get kicked off of YouTube, so we'll just stream both. It's a lot late. Like, the thing is, I was like re-uploading the streams on YouTube after the fact, and I was like, do you know what? It's actually lazier. I mean, there's another bird right there. Don't know if you can see it, top just there. And that would be Moltres. So is it worth getting a load of Great Balls and just going back and trying to get Moltres as well? I mean, Moltres and Zapdos just being in the team would be useful, right? Because they're just better than Bulbasaur and Squirtle. So it's like, it is tempting to go after those. But it's the thing though. It gets to a point where it's like, we got paralysis on the Machoke. We could go in for one more Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, is it worth? Because this is a race, right? I am racing to the end of Pokemon Yellow versus Mr. Mike, my Cable Club Live co-host. And although technically he's like way far back from where I am, he's only just got into Pewter City. He might have beaten Brock, but he's like around Pewter City sort of area. We've got... Oh. I know exactly what that move is. Seismic Toss, right? So, I'm at this point where I'm like, he can catch up technically because even though it's a race, we have to get to. It's like whoever has the lowest time, right? Do you know what I mean? We've got 5 concurrent viewers over on Kick, 1 concurrent on YouTube. This is crazy, mate. This is ridiculous. It's like by far. I'm getting excited about like 6 people watching. This is mad. If you've not followed yet, please consider doing so. We're at 443 subscribers on YouTube. It's kind of it's like stuck because all my Pokemon Go people are like unsubscribing. But I've got new people subscribing as well for like we're doing some like, OG content. If you are a Pokemon Go fan and you are, look, I've got a back catalogue of Pokemon Go stuff on there. Loads that I've done IRL stuff in Paris for Pokemon Go Fest, and then of course Pokemon Go Fest London was like my big YouTube breakout, really, my first like big YouTube breakout that I had. It's weird when you're like out and about and people are asking you, genuinely asking you for a photograph. It's the weirdest thing, and I'm like, dude, I've got like 400 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not a big deal. Do you know what I mean? I think at the time it was like 200 odd as well. So that's crazy, man, when people like recognising you out and about. Oh god, no, we want that, don't we? Or do we want it? TM5. Okay, I can't remember what TM5 is. I remember nothing. What I do remember is that I need to battle as many of these trainers as I can before we leave the cave, because we need some experience points now on these Pokemon. Nidoking's currently at level 52. So I would swap to Charizard because he needs it a little bit more, I think. But Nidoking is going to have more of a... I'm wasting time on these Pokemon, to be honest with you. Because like wild Pokemon, like Geodude level 30, whatever it is, 31, 32, it's good. Ultra Nintendo. Yeah, cheers, mate. Legends. Today, Coco. I mean, I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you putting any comments in. Like it, dislike it, whatever you want to do. All of it is growth. So, cheers for watching over on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so, like... Yeah, Nidoking... He's going to smash through these... through the cave. I mean, a lot of trainers have got... We got level 53 on the Nidoking. Oh, Hypno, mate, you're going down. No problem at all. We're going to do... Oh, I don't really want to keep just using Earthquake for everything. What have we actually got down there? That is Horn Attack, I think, still. It might be Double Kick, which is not going to do a lot to Hypno. Hypno's one of the stronger Pokemon we're going to see, one of the more of a pain in the arse Pokemon we're going to see. So we'll take it down with an Earthquake anyway. Yeah, so Charizard needs a bit more leveling up versus Nidoking, I think. But the wild Pokemon are just a bit easier to beat with Nidoking, so that's why I'm kind of inclined to keep charging through with Nidoking for a moment. Although saying that, we're already gone through half of our allotted Earthquakes for the cave, unless we leave and go to the Pokemon Center, and I really don't want to do that. So I might have to sort of Charizard in one moment. We've got another... Gonna have to go in with another Earthquake, because I mean, we've got one more physical attack. Because, like, Kadabra has got a famously high special. I mean, Gen 1's just special, right? Yeah, don't have special attack and defense, just special, it's all one thing. But its attack and defense are actually very low. So if you're going with physical moves, you can take it down really quickly. Now, the only other physical move I have is Double Kick, which is a fighting type move. It's not going to do heaps of damage to the Kadabra. Okay, we got to get out of this cave, man. Need to leave the cave, please. Right, get out of here. Sorry, Geodude, I'm not fighting you today, mate. So we're going to go this way. There was a point, I'll show you guys what I mean in a bit. It was on Pokemon Yellow, I got stuck in the cave. Or it might have been Blue. This cave's the same layout, actually, isn't it? So it could have been either. But I had a Pokemon Yellow guide when I was a kid. The first time I got the game for Christmas with a guide. And I don't know if I used it like loads, but I definitely used it for the caves because I was like, I'm going to get lost otherwise. Right, we'll sort with Charizard there, get a little bit of XP on him. Yeah, so I had this guide, and I'm like, there was one point, and I can show you exactly where it is when we get to it, but I got stuck for ages. I'm looking at this guide, I'm like, this don't add up. It looks like there's no way to get through, and I was like, I cannot for the life of me figure this out at all. Of course, I eventually did, and I was like, I must have been stuck. It feels like it was a while, like a good week or so, There's probably less time than that, really. But it felt like an eternity that I was stuck at this one spot in the game. Terrible. I mean, there was another spot. There was 2 spots I remember in Pokemon Gold and Silver I got like really stuck when I was a kid. And we'll talk about that in the next series, because next up we're going to be playing Pokemon. I've already got one scheduled on here, so you can go check out on there if you like. We've got, so we want to go. Oh, I'm going to go Slash against the Golduck. Charizard could go down to the Golduck quite easily. Otherwise, I was going to use. Okay, that might have been Disable. Yeah, he disabled Flamethrower, which isn't very helpful for the Golduck, but it's very helpful for me. Well, it's not helpful for me, but it makes no difference to me. Yeah, so yeah, a couple of places have got stuck with Pokemon Gold and Silver. But yeah, next we're doing a Gen 2 series next on here on Nintendo on YouTube and Kick, and that is going to be okay. So is this where the Moltres is? No, I don't think so. Something tells me that guy's going to run up to me in a moment though. Got a Graveler, but again, it's not a good match for my Charizard. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to run from it. So if that's why I could like kick Nidoking out the front. Okay, so see, I've also got Articuno that I want to level up, at least get a couple of extra levels on the Articuno, because he's going to be really helpful for the 4th member of the Elite Four. Do you know what I mean? Right, Mr. Mime, I'm afraid you're going down, bud. You creepy little weirdo. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go with another Slash. I think Psychic types again should go down a bit quicker with a physical move. I'm trying to like pace myself a little bit tonight. We've got a long night ahead. What are we at? We're at 6:30. We already started slightly later than we were supposed to, because of yet again more technical issues. Again, one day we will have no more. We've got TM17. Cannot for the life of me remember what any of these TMs are. But yeah, debating on whether I actually need any now. It's going to go up these stairs, and I know where we are, but I'm going to go beat this guy real quick. I mean, say beat, like I'm guaranteed to do it. I don't know, man. We came. You're seeing the shot. I mean, if you didn't watch last stream, it's on YouTube. Just go back one. It'll be day 7 on the Pokemon Yellow Japanese stream series. You can go back and check that out. It'll be sitting there on demand. Feel free to go watch that. But I did make a couple of shorts of it coming up. I think they're scheduled for the end of next week though, so you'll have to wait, unfortunately. But if you are watching this on demand on YouTube, subscribe to the channel and you will be more likely to see those, I imagine. Alright, Cloyster. It's not very good for Charizard, is it? I'm gonna have to swap to Nidoking. It's not particularly great for Nidoking either. However, Nidoking does have an ace in the hole, being Thunderbolt. Oh, going in with the Ice Beam, or is that Aurora Beam? Could have been either. Either way, it's not particularly great for Nidoking. Thunderbolt on the Cloyster goes down in 1 hit, no problem at all for Nidoking. And I've got to be mildly careful. Okay, that's going to be an Earthquake. Should be a 1-hit knockout, I reckon. 10 level advantage on the Arcanine. Yeah, normally I'd be shouting like a lot already. But we got a long night tonight. We got a long night. Otherwise I'll be up and streaming again during the day tomorrow. And I don't want to stream tomorrow during the day. Okay, I've got no more room for items. What I do need to do though is... we need to get... yeah, we're going to use Machamp's Strength to push this boulder. Anyone tuning in, this is the final stream. I swear. I will stay up as long as it takes tonight. This is the final stream. I'm normally streaming fucking an hour at a time when I play Pokemon games, but this is it, mate. I want to get this one done. Pokemon Yellow in Japanese. We are live on Nintendo on Kick as well tonight. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays here on Nintendo, and also Cable Club Live 7 PM UK time, the real time. Saturday nights with my co-host Mr. Mike, who's also playing through Pokemon Yellow in Japanese, and we are seeing who is going to get the lowest time when we finish the game and beat the Elite Four. I ain't finishing there though, because I still want to. I can't come that far and then not go for Mewtwo. Do you know what I mean? We don't have the Master Ball either, so that's going to be like a battle. Do you know what I mean? Like that is going to be a proper battle. That one. Okay, this is where I've got to be a bit like selective. So I think Moltres is down there, but I am just not in any way, shape or form prepared to go battling the Moltres at the moment. What I do know is I have no space for items at the moment, so I need to figure that out as soon as we leave the cave. We've got an Onyx. Is that worth trying to take down Charizard? Not too sure. I'll give it a go. See what sort of damage we do. So we're only 2 levels above that Onyx. Flamethrower. Whoa! It's a one-hit wonder with the flame. And we got level 52 on the Charizard. Oh, mate. That was sick. That was sick. All right, Charizard, mate. Give you a pat on the back for that. Knocked that right down, didn't he? Knocked him right out. Jesus. Geodude. I dare say that Flamethrower probably would also knock out Geodude then. I was not expecting that at all. I thought, yeah, probably go down to like, if I'm lucky, it'll go just over half, but nah, mate. Took him right down, didn't he? See you later, Onyx. Where was this Charizard, eh? When I was battling Brock. Yeah, didn't have him yet. Did not have the Charizard yet. I remember when I was a kid, I got stuck like Pokemon Yellow, because obviously when you're like a little kid, I'm talking obviously late 90s. There's only so many Pokemon types at that point, right? There was a lot less than what we have now. Well, not a lot less. There's like 3 less, but you know, get what I'm saying. But when you're a kid, you kind of look at like the obvious ones, you know, like fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm thinking, oh, I've got to battle Brock with a Pikachu in tow, I did not have a clue what to do with that. Okay, is Dugong half ice? I'm going to go with a Flamethrower to see what happens. No, he's not half ice, is he? No, done a good amount of damage there though. Well done, Charizard. So I remember like thinking, I'm not going to be able to beat Brock. Do you know what I mean? With just Pikachu. And I didn't know at the time, like first sort of, like when I was that young, I didn't really realise that Butterfree could learn Confusion, which at least would have done fairly decent damage to it. And I certainly didn't ever put 2 and 2 together. That I could catch a Nidoking, teach a double kick, sorry, Nidoran even, teach a double kick, and then have that just annihilate Brock. Well, I know better now, because I'm an old man now, but I certainly didn't have a moustache like this when I was that age, you know what I mean? That's how much I've aged. How moustache I am, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so now I know better. But at the time, I was like, how am I supposed to beat Brock? I've got no water types. You have no access to any water types until you get what? I think how long is it to get a water type? It's quite some way in, isn't it? I think the first one you can get is Magikarp, off the top of my head. When you buy it from the man, it's like 500 Pokedollars, and that's just after. Annoying timing, really, because if you really wanted to, you could really grind that, couldn't you? Anyway, so this is where I got stuck, right? So I'm looking at the map, and you see right here where I'm facing now, and then at the bottom you see that bit there. I looked on the map and thought that was a wall. So I'm staring, because obviously all the rest of this is just like that brown that we're standing on currently. You can obviously stand on it, as I just did to come down from those stairs. But I thought that was a wall. So I'm looking at this, and when you go to the end here, you'll see what I mean. I might have to beat 1 or 2 of these trainers first, but I'll try and get to it so I can finish my anecdote. Or anecdote, if you will. Lol. Genius. Comedic genius. If that didn't earn a subscription, I don't know what did. But see right there. The bottom there. See where you can walk through there? I thought that was a wall, and I was like, I'm staring at this map. I'm like 9 years old, whatever I was. And I'm staring at this map, and I'm like, I cannot fathom. I can't figure this out at all. This makes no sense whatsoever to me. But, you know, figured it out in the end, obviously. But yeah, going back to Brock, I was like, how am I supposed to beat Brock? I've got no water types. I've got, like... Why is there a Bellsprout in this far into the game? Oh, okay, it's going to have all three, isn't he? Oh, she, sorry. Yeah, how am I supposed to beat Brock with just a Pikachu? Got no water types, no water types. I didn't put two and two together about fighting types. So in the end, I got that desperate. I traded over my level 100 Blastoise that I affectionately named Shell Shock from Pokemon Blue over to like my mate's Game Boy, and then over to his level 53 on the Nido King. So you say level. Let's try it one more time. Level 53 on the Charizard. Yes, mate. But yeah, I'm not trading it over. So I traded this Blastoise over, and it was, even then it was such a pain to beat. I think I beat Brock with it, and I forgot to save the game. And then I went to do it again, and he ended up knocking out Blastoise, because it just would not listen to anything at all. Like there was definitely one time where Brock's Geodude and Onix beat a level 100 Blastoise. Could you imagine if Gym Leader's Pokemon can level up from victories? I'd have been done, mate. It'd have been game over. Speaking of game over, I'm not liking looks at this Kingler versus Charizard. He's not, again, I say this like Nido King's got a much better chance. We've got Vice Grip on the Nido King. And Nido King is down. Oh dear. Okay. Bringing in the backup Articuno for the first time. We're using Articuno in the playthrough. That's going to be Blizzard, so that's going to be Fly. We taught him Fly. He does know Peck. Of course, he knows Blizzard as well, which you taught him. We missed the Fly. This isn't a great start. Articuno, mate, you're supposed to be sorting this out for us. Do you know what I mean? Articuno's probably going to have to. That was either Growth or Bide. Hopefully, Growth. Vice, another Vice. Oh my god, mate, we're going to end up going down to this Kingler. The annoying thing is, I chose to do this battle. I weren't like. It's not like he ambushed me, do you know what I mean? Another Fly on the Kingler. We'll take it down that time. 2 hits from the Articuno, and Kingler is down. Let's see what we got. Next, we've got Tentacruel. We're going to have to keep going with Fly, I think. So we're kind of limited for moves for Articuno at the moment. I'm literally bringing him in to take down Lance. Or to help take down Lance. That's the plan anyway. But it would be quite useful for some of Bruno's as well. As for Lorelei is the one I'm dreading the most out of the 3, if I'm honest. Like Gengar, like the Gengars and Haunters and the poison types can go down to Earthquake really easily. I've got ice moves called some Articuno and on Nido King as well. So we've got Ice Beam on Nido King. So is he using Protect? No, I think that's Barrier. Yes, there we go. Cool. That's Tentacruel down. We get Articuno to level 51. I think he learns Ice Beam. We're going up against a Blastoise now, though. Can keep going in with Fly. There's a strong chance this Blastoise just starts spamming Withdrawal, which is going to make this a lot. Oh, we got a critical hit on the Blastoise, though. Is Articuno going to be able to take him down? Just one more hit. Let's see what happens. Articuno's going to fly up one more time. That is Blastoise down. Articuno's done a very good job there against these guys. Right, so we've got Lorelei at the start. Nido King's got double kick, which will help a bit. And then we got, Charizard will help a bit as well. And then Nido King has also got Thunderbolt, right? So I think actually, can we push it straight in? Right, I think we're pretty much out of the cave now, though. I think we're out of the cave, guys. I think this is it. Although we do, like I said, we do need to train up a little bit more, I think, so I might have to come back in and grind. I'm sorry, all 4 concurrent viewers across both platforms. But we may have to do a little cheeky grind. Oh, no. Is it? That's not that way, is it? We've got to go back. We've got to push this back that way. Right. I'm pretty sure it's going that way. Alright. Yeah, we may have to do a cheeky little grind. But I'm determined to finish this game tonight. Like, I am a man on a... God, we need to do strength again, don't we? Because we've changed floors now. Strength of Machamp, sorry. Okay, so... Yeah, we've got... we're going to have to get these guys up to level 55-ish. And unfortunately, that is going to mean a little bit of grinding in the cave. And again, I'm very sorry. You guys tuning in for this action-packed Pokemon adventure. And I'm like, yeah, guys, we've got to grind for levels. Yeah, may need to. May need to. I mean, the easiest way might be just to keep going against the Elite Four and getting a little bit further each time. We use Blizzard. One-hit wonder, of course, on the Graveler. 842 XP. We're not quite there. Would like Arceus get to 41. I think he learns Ice Beam at 41. 51. My God. I'm like saying wrong things, and I'm being a bit brain dead already. And we've only just started. We've not even really started yet. If you're watching on YouTube, right? Then you can click in and it's like, oh, yeah, it's the Elite Four. It's in the Elite Four. It's the champion. It's Mewtwo. And I'm like, let me just get through the cave first. Victory Road. Okay. So we're going to get through here, and then I need to kind of decide what I'm doing. I've got an Onyx. That's going to be a good amount of XP for Articuno, level 49. We're only one level above that, so if we can knock this down in one hit, which I'm hoping he will, considering what Charizard done to an Onyx just a few minutes ago with his flamethrower. Onyx is down in one hit with Blizzard. Easy peasy for Articuno. Still not quite leveled up, though. Right, we are at the exit of the cave, though, so that is a treat. Right, me and Pikachu, we're headed up north. Yeah, this, the software I'm playing, so I am actually playing it, believe it or not, a physical cartridge using an Epilogue, which is basically a cartridge dumper, but you can just play through the game on the PC, which is cool. So last time I played it, I kind of regret this now, but when I'd done, if anybody watching you, if you go over to YouTube, you might be able to find it. I completed the Pokédex on Pokemon Yellow, in English, so I could print a real Pokédex diploma. Well, I thought it was a good idea anyway. But I plugged in my GameCube, and it looks kind of like blurry, and then I'm like doing it. This looks great. Like, this looks really clear in comparison. Right, I need to get some... Okay, this is where I need to sort of figure my Nintendo, no swearing. Figure my stuff out. Alright, well, I'm not depositing Pokemon right now. We are going to get rid of some items at least. I shouldn't need to... I really don't think I need to sell any TMs. I don't think. Right, back in we go. Right, so we've got... Right, yep. It's really like finicky, the delete when you deposit items, because I'll press like deposit it, and it does this little screen. It comes up at the bottom of it, but then the message goes away. So it's really easy to accidentally deposit your bike. So you've got to be very careful. Obviously, my bicycle's right at the top there. I don't want my bicycle getting deposited, because I will just have to faff around drawing it again. So I want that. Don't want that, mate. Right, that's going to do it. And now I've got to figure out what I'm doing here. So I'm thinking, do we go and catch Moltres and Zapdos? Or at least Moltres is right there, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Right, we've got... That's got to be a Hyper Potion at the top, isn't it? That's definitely a full restore. That's a Max Potion. Hyper Potion at the top. I'm going to buy it, like, a lot. Dude, I'm going to need so many Hyper Potions. I always buy more than I need when I come to the Elite Four for the first time in the game. I'm going to buy 50 Hyper Potions. Revives are... that's got to be a revive, isn't it? They sell Pokeballs here, so that's a great ball. Right, okay. That was Ultra Balls, wasn't it? Have I just spent that much money on Ultra Balls? No! I can't believe it. I've just spent all that money on... Okay, right. It's fine. I'll just put 60 Ultra Balls. The irony is, I would have bought them, but the Ultra Balls are broken in the game. I would have got Great Balls instead. Ultra Balls are, for some reason, they're programmed to not be as good as Great Balls in Gen 1. There's a bunch of max potions there. 4 restores. I'm going to buy it. I've got to remember what these say. That's definitely a full restore, though. I'm going to buy, like, 10 full restores. Okay. And then that's a max potion. I don't want max potions, really. These have got to be revives. So if I look at that, that's got, like, a kind of backwards J at the end. And then revives, I need loads of revives, man. Again, I'm going to get like 30. Right, 30 revives. Okay. Right, I think that is kind of where we're at. Right, what I'm going to do before I do anything else, I want to organise these a bit, right? So, I'm going to move the Ultra Balls all the way to the top. So I know what they are. Whatever that is, swapping around. Right. And then we know that these are revives. So I'm going to put the revives in slot 3. Because we've got the bike in slot 1. Then so we've got Ultra Balls and then revives. Because if I keep it organised, hopefully I won't lose. Right, so I'm back here. We're going to put... I'm actually going to put the 4 restores in slot 4. Because I'm going to go buy some hyper potions from somewhere else. So I think I can buy hyper potions on... It must be able to buy hyper potions in Cinnabar Island, surely. Revives are 1500, I'm sure they are. And then... So we're going to go to the shop here. Hyper potions I want rather than max potions, because they're just so... They're half the price, you know. So that... Right, that's an Ultra Ball, that's a Great Ball. Right, so we've got... Right, Ultra Ball, Great Ball, don't want either of those. We should have something else that's like... That's revives then at the bottom, isn't it? So is that... That's backward J for 1500. Okay, I think that's... I think that's a hyper potion. I hope it is. Or it's going to be revives. Do I double check before I commit to this? Right, before I commit, I'm going to quickly see what the items say here. So we're at the top, right? So that was a... Yeah, because it's like full restore. They've all got like the backwards J. Well, it's not a backwards J, it's Japanese text, I do understand that much. But that's like a cheaper version, basically the same thing. So I'm going to just buy as many of these as I can now. Which is going to be 28. 28 hyper potions, we've got 10 full restores and a lot of revives. And next thing we need to do is we're going to fly... Need to do like a little bit of training. So yeah, we've got to do a little bit of training to get Charizard, Articuno, and... Right, yeah, Charizard, Articuno, Nidoking to where they need to be, which is just a little bit higher. So I'm going to go back to the cave. And I'm going to try and catch Moltres. This could end really badly, though, because I don't have... Like, what have I got? I've got Nidoking at the start there. My thinking is... Just double check that's definitely Nidoking, actually, because... Yeah, it's got to be, and it hasn't got 4 options there. My thinking is we're going to head... We'll head to Moltres, which is not far in the game at all from here, I don't think. That's... I'm not going to be able to get back out of it again, like, easily. Hopefully. What do I do now? What do I do now? Moltres is, like, kind of near... No, I can't just leave, can I? Alright. Okay, no, we are going to go for Moltres, though. We have to. Like, I need some more firepower. Literally firepower on the team. So let's go strength with Machamp. And we're going to head back to where Moltres is. I'm not allowed to save the game and reset the game under any circumstances, apart from earlier because the stream was just not working. That was the only exception I'm giving myself. I will not break the rules outside of that. Alright, so it's got to be this way, isn't it? Oh, I really hope these things just stay put. I don't think they will. But at least we was able to get out reasonably quickly, right? Right, Geodude. I would take down this Geodude, but every little nip of anything that goes on to Nidoking, or any of my Pokemon for that matter, is better served tackling the Moltres. So I think we've got, I'm pretty sure it's this ladder here, then we go along a little bit. There is another trainer battle we can do there as well, so that's useful as well. It's just, you know, there's not a lot of like just objectively very strong Pokemon you can just get, and they're just strong from the get-go on this game. I don't know what the item is, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. Oh yeah, before I actually start this, I will save the game before I do it, just because I'm not OCD like that, but I'm going to take these now, we're going to move these into slot 3. So then we know we've got Ultra Balls, because I'm an idiot, I should have got Grey Balls, man. Ultra Balls at the top. Then we've got Revives, Hyper Potions, and 4 Restores. Perfect, and I will save the game here, because I just have to do it. I have to do it. It's a compulsion. It's a compulsion for any Pokemon player. Right. I've got a bit of a plan. I have part of a plan. And it involves trying to freeze Moltres. But Ice Beam will do... Ice Beam's going to do, like, not horrifically bad amount of damage, I don't think, which is actually not good. Going with Ice Beam. What sort of damage is it going to do? Oh, mate, I think it was sort of like... Oh! We froze him immediately! Oh my god, look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. I love it when a plan comes together. I am concerned that I don't think they can thaw out in the game. So I'm going to be really cheeky. Squirtle, I choose you. So Squirtle's out now, and we can see if we can just get him down just a tiny little bit more. Maybe is this going to be what, Bubble, or is it Tackle? Little Tackle, tap the Squirtle. I literally didn't even move. Didn't even move. If we this is going to take a minute. Oh, he's gone down 1 notch. There we go. So we are doing some damage. It's probably like 1 HP each time or something like that. Because if we can get him down into the red, I don't think it actually matters on Gen 1. I'm pretty sure once you get him down to like the orange, it's like the same thing. But again, I've got, you know, I'm OCD. Do you know what I mean? Even if that is the case, I want to get like the best possible chance at catching Moltres as possible. I can't believe that he froze him on the first try. What are the chances of that? Look, I said it once, I'll say it again. I am the jammiest man in all of England. Telling you. Jammy. Oh, right. Okay. We're here. Right. Ultra Ball time. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're hitting them. Okay, so for those of you who've not played Generation 1 and for some reason watching this stream, legendary Pokemon that are very, very powerful, i.e. Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, and of course Mewtwo, Pokeballs can actually miss the Pokemon. So it's, if you're hitting it at all, that's like a good sign, right? I used to have this theory that if your Pokemon wasn't as strong as, like, so i.e. Squirtle being out right now, he's like 40 levels below that Moltres. And I had this theory when I was a kid, well, I still sort of had it for years, is that your Pokemon being lower level than the Pokemon you're trying to catch does affect its chance of breaking out. Because it's like, my thinking was always that, well, you could just, why would I stay in the Pokeball and like give up if that Pokemon's like 40 levels below me? Do you know what I mean? I mean, we've got 50 Ultra Balls. I would like to think that's enough to catch it. Great Balls would have been better for some reason I just coded it totally wrong. I only found out about that in the last like 5 years, I think. For my sanity, I may just swap to like Charizard or Nidoking in a second. Okay, I think I will. Imagine if I press run by accident. I think I'm gonna swap to Nidoking. Just in case my little theory is correct. Right, items are here, yeah? Okay. I've been very extra careful not to pressed the wrong button. See what I mean? Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Squirtle's out. Level 10. Breakout, 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 breakout. I sent Nidoking out, who is 3 levels above the Moltres. Done. Done. We got Moltres in the team. Japanese Pokemon Yellow. That is one more Pokemon that can do some semblance of damage to the Elite Four. We smashed it, mate. Well done, boys. Absolutely smashed that. But still got more to do. We've got to get out of here. We've got to get back out of this cave again. But this time, I think we've got to battle this guy. Got to battle this geezer. I think he's not super, no, poker fan. He's got Charmeleon. I too like Charmeleon. I too would like to own Charmeleon. I'm going to go straight in with the... Might as well just go in with the Earthquake. Why not, mate? We're leaving the cave. We're getting straight out of here. We're not messing about. And then I've got to decide, do I want to go for Zapdos? Or are we going to go for the Holy Trinity? All 3 of the Spanish-inspired legendaries Pokemon. I think sure, we've got Lapras. Okay, I'm curious to see what happens here. We're going to go Earthquake on Lapras. If this is super effective, this could really help me out against Lorelei. Let's see what kind of damage we do. With one hit, super effective because, of course, Lapras is half ice. So that is going to help me out. Level 54 on a Nidoking. Come on, baby. Yes, mate. And we've got Lickitung. Creepy Pokemon. Lickitung going down, mate. He's going down. I mean, literally, probably is the whole point of Lickitung, right? So go down. Oh, he's so creepy. Right, let's get out of this cave. No more innuendos for the rest of the stream. I can't actually promise that. Can't make these kind of promises. Might as well use an Ice Beam on this Golbat now, or a Thunderbolt. Yeah, Thunderbolt. Why not? Like, look, every little bit of XP is going to help at this point. We want to try and maybe get Nidoking. I didn't knock it out? Really? Right, one more, mate. Screw you. Two Thunderbolts you're taking now. I bet that hurt. Especially that second one. Yeah, we got to get back out the cave now. Wouldn't it be good if I'd bought escape ropes? Ha! Ha ha ha! Wouldn't it be good if I learned escape rope? I think I actually could point it out now on in the store. Probably should have bought one just now. In fact, actually, if we go for Zapdos, I'm going to have to buy one, really, aren't I? Machoke. Right, yeah, Machoke. I'm going to use Strength on the Machoke. I've got to keep Squirtle out regardless. Do I get rid of Double Kick and put Surf on Nidoking? Is there anything that's useful for at this point? I mean, Blue might have some like fire. I think he's got maybe Arcanine or Rapidash on his team. I think he's got Arcanine on his team. Or is it Ninetales on there? Might be Ninetales actually. Yeah, it was Thunderbolt. Let's go Thunderbolt. So I'm bit 50-50. I mean, Double Kicks. That's got to be set, right? If you have a level 54 Nidoking who's gone through the exact experience my Nidoking has gone through, then you will always, when facing a level 44 Golbat in Victory Road, get it down to 1 HP. Yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 on what to do there. So we've got Double Kick on him at the moment, which is not... I mean, it could be useful against the ice types that Lorelei throws out. So we've got Lorelei with basically ice types, but, you know, kind of can call a lot from like half water. Most of them are half water. And then we got Bruno, who's got rock and fighting. Don't have any psychic types on the team. But we've got Articuno and Charizard, who both know Fly. So the fighting type shouldn't be an issue. In fact, the ice types definitely won't be an issue. Sorry, the ice types, the rock types definitely won't be an issue whatsoever. Based on like the part we've got so far, we've got like we've got Ice Beam, Blizzard across the Articuno and Nidoking there. We've also got hopefully going to get another Ice Beam on Articuno shortly, and we also have for the rock type. Yeah, Earthquake if we need it. But I'd rather save the Earthquakes for... Like, Lapras would be a good one to save an Earthquake for... Have I just messed it up again? I just messed it up again, didn't I? I am going to knock this Onix out from the rage. Because I've just gone back straight back to where the Moltres is. I am going to knock... I have to knock out this Onix. I'm sorry, Onix. But you're feeling the wrath of my rage now. That's what you get for crossing me at exactly the wrong moment. Nah, it should be alright, right? I don't think... I'm sure that still counts as the thing being on the button. We'll find out in a second. I hope so. I do not want to go back again. That'd be so annoying. We'll find out in 2 seconds because you'll see it. Like, oh god, so many Pokemon. I wish I knew Japanese, like, for Repel. I really wish right now I knew Japanese for Repel. I would have just spent all my money on Repels. I'll buy 3 Great Balls and hope that one of them catches Arcuno and Moltres. Do you know what I mean? This is driving me nuts. Although it's good XP for Onyx for these Onyxes at least. Okay, I can't tell if that works or not. Oh my god! Come on! Allow me to leave, Machoke. There's like a bouncer, like the Doorman, right? Anybody watched Wonder Man this week? It's pretty good. Do you know what I mean? There's a Doorman as well. His power is that he can sort of be a door, kind of. Bit of a what superpower? I don't know if it's the one that I'd pick. Do you know what I'd pick? Being able to walk through the cave without seeing any Pokemon unless I require them specifically. No, we're out. We'll be out in a couple of moments. Just got to knock this one back down. I'm going to have to use Strength one more time with the Machamp. And then we're going to get out of here. And then I'm going to go look for an escape rope, I think, because I don't want to go... If I'm going for Zapdos, which I'm strongly considering, because Zapdos will be really useful, I think, actually, for fighting Lorelei specifically. Pretty good for Bruno as well, for those fighting Pokemon of his. Okay, cool. Speaking of fighting Pokemon, we've got to use Machamp one more time. And then we're going to push this boulder along there. Go up those stairs. And up some more, down some stairs, and then getting out of there. Getting out of Dodge. Leaving. I've had enough. Said I've had enough. Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough of being in this cave. I'm going to go to a sort of another one in a moment, I think, and try and get Zapdos on the team. It's just like I said, it's just a strong Pokemon to just have without really having to like think too hard about it. Just got to hope that, because Ice Beam will do a lot more damage to Zapdos than what it done to... Mate, if I get there and knock it out, I'll be so annoyed. That's why I've got to be a bit careful, because I'll have to use Nidoking again, and I would have thought it would do more damage to Zapdos than it would. But then I could try and paralyse it, but then, I mean... How will that go down? Is it worth going for Zapdos at this point? I'm starting to lean against it, because if I get there and knock it out, I'm going to be livid. I'll be very upset. Right, okay. I think I'm going to have to leave Zapdos, so I just don't see how I can make that. If I could get there and I was like convinced for sure that we could get it, but like, I need to deposit a Pokemon. Right, okay, we're going to have to lose Squirtle, mate. Sorry, going in the box. We're going to have to get... Right, we're getting out Moltres. We've still got Machamp in the party. What can I add to the party, like, quickly? That's, like, kind of alright. So, we've got Moltres now. Pikachu has to stay in the party. It's one of the rules, right? I need to drop Machamp for something. Do I just go and catch an Onix? That feels like a sensible decision at this point. I think so. I've got to heal Pokemon again because I need to get Moltres healed up. Okay, I'm thinking we heal Onyx. We'll get Articuno and Moltres both to 51 so they can get more moves on them. And I also need to get Fly back out and put that on Moltres because that's a pretty good flying type move, right? And Moltres, of course, is a flying type. So we're going to go back to... We're going to go back in here, back to the items. I need to find HM2. Is that the items? Let me double check that. I'm not convinced at all. I did that right then. Items, and then we want to withdraw items. Okay, here we go. So we need HM2, and then I'm going to put straight back in here because I don't want to be carrying that around with me for the rest of the game. Right, I'll go back down here, use HM2. It's not there. What is going on? What is going on? Right, let's try this again. It would help really if I could read Japanese, wouldn't it? Right, back down to HM2. Right, it's HM2. I'm gonna... My box is full. Deposit first. I reckon that's what that said. So whatever that is, you're going in the box. Right, I'm gonna go back in. Oh my god. Withdraw HM2. Right, there we go. Then I'm going to go into my items in here. I'm going to deposit HM2 again. After this. Right, and we want to teach it to Moltres, which is there. Moltres now learned Fly. Like I said, it's a pretty good flying type move. Certainly better than Peck, which is, I'm assuming, what it knows. And then just to keep like, everything nice and tidy, we're going to deposit HM2 back into the PC. The Mac, possibly. Alright, now is the plan of action. We've got Nidoking at top there, level 54, Charizard level level 53. So I'm thinking we're going to move Articuno to the top. And we're going to do three things. First of all, we're going to get Articuno to level 51 so we can learn, I'm sure it's Ice Beam at 51. Unless it was supposed to be Blizzard, that is a possibility. We're not going up and down Pikachu, we're going this way. So I'm just going to run back and forth here for a sec. We'll get him up to level 51 by any means necessary, even if it means beating up Geodudes for a few minutes. Check this second move. Oh, he already knows Ice Beam. Oh. Well, that's a waste of time then. I don't need to teach him another move. Maybe it's Blizzard he learns. Okay, I'm out of here, man. Wait, what does wait, whoa, 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 whoa. 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 What does Moltres know? Before we leave. Also, no, there was a third thing. I want to try and catch an Onix real quick if I can. Let's go in here. It's a little bit more breathing space here. Maybe, yeah, I think if I get an Onix just in the back, just like, again, they're already like level 49. It's just a lot closer to the rest of the team. Alright, let's check out what Moltres has. It's got Peck for the top move. That makes sense. Geodude knows self-destruct, so great. That done a decent chunk of damage to Moltres. I wonder if they were mates, because they were living in the same cave. Maybe he felt betrayed. Or he just knows how strong Moltres is, and he was like, I ain't getting out of here alive. I'm just going to use self-destruct, screw it. Right, 111 HP left on the Moltres. What is this? Okay. It is Fire Spin. That could be good. I feel like we need a better fire move on Moltres. I'm hoping we need to get Moltres up to level 51. I'm not fast switch takes ages though, doesn't it? It's just not the best fire move to like go into the Elite Four with. Unless I paralysed everything first and then just spammed Fire Spin. That wouldn't be a very exciting like finale for this though, would it? If I just like, yeah, I'm going to paralyze everything and then spam fire spin for the entire stream tonight. Okay, so we've got fire spin. I'm thinking, right, what I'm thinking we just go for it. I can't be bothered to go and catch an Onyx. My champ can just be there to take hits. Send him out when like I need to revive something or heal something. Alright, here goes nothing, I guess. I will save before we go Uno because ACD doesn't mean that I'm allowed to do anything with the save, but at least I saved in case the game crashes, which is I don't think I've ever had a Pokemon game crash in my life, apart from Scarlet and Violet, probably. Definitely not. No, the OG ones were alright, weren't they? I mean, I know they had glitches, but they were like fun glitches, weren't they? Like getting a level 7 Mew to spawn on the Nugget Bridge, or finding missing No Cinnabar Island. Right, 11 hours. We've been doing this for exactly 1 hour. 11 hours, 4 minutes. Not bad, how though. We've got Moltres. Moltres in the first hour and got through victory right now. This is where I've got to be a bit more tactful. She sends out, I'm pretty sure, Slowbro first. So I've got to be... Oh, it's going to have to be Nidoking starting it. Kind of has to be. Nidoking's got Thunderbolt. Oh, I'm dreading. I'm so dreading this already. This is going to be so bad. Lorelei is like my worst nightmare on these games for sure. I always said Lorelei was the hardest one to beat out of the Elite Four. Like Blue can be a pain, but because you've got like an even team, I feel like on these games you're kind of going for it like you've got an even team, but these trainers and like gym leaders and these trainers, they are like solidly, you know, ice type, water type, rock type. We have got Dugong. I'm going to use level 54 as well. We're going in with a Thunderbolt. I'm really hoping that's going to be a one-hit knockout, but I'm not holding my breath. Okay. So far, so bad. Right. We're about equals pequals there. Right, Nidoking. You've got to take him down, please. Okay, he's using Rest, which could go in my favour. Well, it doesn't go in my favour at all, actually. Do I need Thunderbolt for anything else in this playthrough, apart from maybe Blue at the end? I don't think so. I've still got, like, elixirs and stuff, I think. Right, another Thunderbolt. Because if he keeps using Rest, I'm going to run out of my Thunderbolts very quickly, and that's going to end very badly for me. It's the PP, mate. That's the biggest commodity when you get to this point in the game. Right, come on, one more. Yes, one more Thunderbolt. I should use double kick there, shouldn't I, really? Anyway, Dugong's down. It's all good. Dugong is down. We are going against the Cloyster now. Oh, so I've got Earthquake. Well, I don't want to use my Earthquakes. Going in with Thunderbolt again. I feel like Thunderbolt is just... If there's a point when Thunderbolt's the most useful, it's against Lorelei, for sure. It's going with Ice Beam. That could do a hell of a lot of damage. Might knock out Nidoking. Nidoking is down. Okay, what do we do now? We've got... I'm going to take a bit of risk here. We're going to go with... I was actually... I was wanting to use Moltres, but... Aikino it is. We've got... Okay, we're going to go Flyer. I'm hoping this will knock out the Cloyster. It's not used any withdrawals at it yet, but it's quite tanky. Using Constrict on... Or is that Vice Grip? Yeah, no, it's not good. Clamp in it. Okay, we hit off a Flyer. This should be the end of Cloyster at the very least. Right, Cloyster's down, so 2 out of 5. Level 51 on the Articuno. And the good news is that if we do lose, when we do lose, if we do lose, all this XP that we get in, we can just go back in with the XP, right? Amnesia's not ideal for Articuno. Using withdrawal as well, not great. So I could go with Ice Beam, just hope it freezes them. But it's just not. 2 withdrawals, that's going to do like... Oh, we've got a critical hit! Come on, Articuno! Hydro Pump from the Slowbro. That is going to do fair amount of damage there. What was that, Surf? No, that was Surf, wasn't it? Actually, yeah, Surf done pretty good amount of damage there, but not wild amount. Psychic is definitely finishing off that Articuno, though. That is Articuno down. Okay, right. What we're doing now, this is where it starts getting a little bit... risky, but Moltres. Okay, but we have got Fire Spin. So we hit it first. It's gonna, like I said before, this is like the most boring possible way of getting this game, getting this finished. But he's doing it like little by little, right? Little by little, it is getting it done. It's such a boring move, it really is. It's happening. No, come on, man. What did he just? Was that a super potion or something? Yeah, that was a dick move. That was a dick move, Lorelei. I mean, the thing though, do I like let it hit? Because if I let it hit, it's gonna knock out Moltres really quickly. God, this is such a boring move, isn't it? So we've used it. This is now like what, the fourth time. Lorelei, I said it before, man. Lorelei, I'm sure, is the hardest one out of the four. It seems really tanky, like really defensive. You've got Lapras, Slowbro. She has got Jinx there as well. Withdraw's not going to help much. That Surf is going to do a hell of a lot of damage if it doesn't knock out Moltres. And Moltres, oh, hanging on by the skin of his teeth. We're going to hit another. We're going to keep going with this with the Fire Spin. If Moltres hangs on, man, to the end, I'll be very impressed. What an addition to what a last-minute late addition to the team Moltres has been. Don't know if that was really a smart move from Lorelei there to go with the withdraw. Although Moltres is definitely going down now from the one last Surf. That is Moltres down. So now I've got to pick and choose who am I using next. Not got that much choice. In fact, I have no choice at all. It's Charizard, mate. Charizard's coming out. Okay, now Charizard. You need to knock him out for Flamethrower. And he done it. Charizard taking down Slowbro. So Slowbro's down. One of the best Pokemon she's got on the team for sure. Jinx, mate. Look. Charizard, I'm sure you got this. It's got 3 level advantage on Charizard. But Flamethrower taking down Jinx all the way down to the red. Can we get one more hit? Jinx is going in with the Ice Punch. Is it going to do? That's going to do like a reasonable amount of damage to Charizard. It took him out in one hit. Charizard's down in one hit. Okay, not ideal. Okay, so right, we're gonna have to send out Machamp to take a hit from the Jinx there, and we've got to get some items using now. So we got. What did we have? We had these are Ultra Balls, so these are going to be revives. We need to get, I think, it's going to have to be Nidoking, right? We're going to have to revive Nidoking. Nidoking, I'm pretty sure, can take down Jinx. What a waste of a move. Okay, that's helped me right out. Sweet Kiss from the Jinx has put Machamp, sorry, to sleep there. We're going to have to use... don't know why I'm hesitating at all. I just need to figure out which one's which. Hyper Potion on Nidoking. If we can, I'd love to revive something else. And I'm gonna. We're going to revive... I think it's going to have to be Charizard as well, isn't it? Because Charizard was, like, smashing it, to be fair. Yeah, we're going to revive Charizard as well. Maybe Charizard can finish off Jinx, leaving Nidoking freed up for Lapras, etc., etc. It's going with double slap. It's not doing wild damage to... It's not doing wild damage to Machamp, so it's giving me a really good opportunity to heal up some of my Pokemon here. Going to go with another Hyper Potion on Charizard. So Articuno and Moltres are both still down. Charizard and Nidoking are still up. As am I. And that's going to keep me up all night. Until we finish Pokemon Yellow in Japanese here on Nintendo. live. Alright, going to go in one more flamethrower from Charizard. That should be it for Jinx. And Jinx is down. Right, Charizard versus Lapras. We're just gonna go for it and see what Charizard can do against Lapras. We're at 3-level disadvantage here. Although we have done a tremendous amount of damage from Charizard there. Charizard is getting hit with a Blizzard though, which unfortunately did not miss. It's going to do a really good amount of damage to Charizard for sure. Charizard is hanging on by the skin of his teeth. He's got... Is he frozen? Right, Charizard is frozen. I'm going to have to save him, mate. I've got to save him. We're going to go in with a full restore on Charizard, which that's going to fill him all the way back up to full health and remove that frostbite from him. I think he went in for another one. We're going to go in one more flamethrower. See if Charizard takes down Lapras. We are celebrating here. Alright, she's waiting for a super potion. We're going to go in for another flamethrower. See what we do here. What? Right, we're on the cusp. Right on the cusp. Is Charizard going to survive this Blizzard? If not, Nidoking will finish him off, of course. We survived. We survived. He's frozen. I kind of want him to win now, though. I want him to win. It's been frozen now twice. Got to do another full restore. I feel like I haven't got a choice. Charizard's just doing them in. Charizard versus Lapras. Charizard should not be winning this battle. Yet here we are. Right, come on Charizard. One more flamethrower. This has got to be it now. This has got to be it, surely. Lapras is down. Charizard for the win. Yes, mate. Go on, Charizard. That is Lapras down. Does she have any more Pokemon in the back? No, Lorelei down. We beat Lorelei. Charizard took her down. Yes, mate. Go on, Charizard. The fire beats the ice, obviously. Come on, baby. Oh, Charizard. Yes, mate. Go on, Charizard. What a Pokemon he is. There's a reason he's as popular, man. I'm in the zone now, man. We're in the zone, baby. Yes, Charizard. Absolutely smashed it, mate. Right, as per tradition, I will heal up every Pokemon I have. Starting with... Articuno, I guess. Actually, which one's the revive? So, I swear I get confused every time. Right, so we've got a revive. Right, Moltres, Articuno, and even Machamp. No, Machamp I probably won't bother using a... I mean, I say that, he did take quite a few hits from that Jinx, which did help me out with Lorelei. So do I use a Hyper Potion on Machamp as well? Maybe. Don't know, I've not got that many. And Bruno's a lot easier to beat. I think, anyway. Right, Hyper Potions, or definitely on the Articuno. I think I'm probably going to go all in with Articuno for this battle, actually. I think he'll be able to do it solo. I'm fairly confident he'll be able to do it on his own. So Articuno's level 51, right? So Articuno's down there at the bottom, level 51. I'm going to swap him around with Nidoking there. Pikachu sitting there at level 8. Sorry, Pikachu. Right, I'm doing this like... It's just compulsion. I have to save the game between each battle. I'm not going to reset the game at any point. We are finishing this game tonight. At the very least, we're beating the Elite Four tonight. But I want Mewtwo tonight as well. I got plenty of Ultra Balls. I'm going to go back and buy a load of Great Balls because they're objectively better. I used my Master Ball and Articuno because I was like... I'm like, look, I've got a rush to finish the game because I've got to win the race, right? But... pretty heavily in the lead, I think, at this point. Okay, so what we got here? We've got Blizzard, Fly, Peck, Ice Beam. Right, Ice Beam it is. See what kind of damage Articuno could do. So Onyx is down very quickly there. Articuno should clean sweep this pretty easily, I think. Alright, we've got Hitmonchan. We're going to go Fly on Hitmonchan. Should do a good amount of damage to Hitmonchan if it doesn't knock it out. Definitely over halfway for sure. All the way down to there. I will continue with Fly as well, even though I don't... Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. Actually, we could probably finish this off with a Peck. See what Peck does. Peck's finished him off. Yes, mate, save the fly. So, same with the PP. It's like, that's the key part now of Pokemon when you're battling the Elite Four, at least. Alright, going to go ahead with a fly on Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's got very high attack, and I think I'm sure Hitmonchan is a bit more defensive than Hitmonlee. So we should really be able to knock him out in one hit, I would think. There we go. Hitmonlee's down. Still got one more Onix and a Machamp to go through, but we are absolutely killing it. And this is where it gets, like I say, it's a little bit easier, I think, than taking it. Lorelei should have been second from last, I think. I think it should have been Bruno, Agatha, Lorelei, Lance, really, in the order. Right, gonna go with an Ice Beam on the Onix here. Probably one hit KO, because it's 4 times. This is where it gets good, because you've got like 4 times damage on the Onix, because it's ground and rock. And then we've got Lance's Dragons, a lot of 4 times damage there on the Dragonite at least, because same deal, mate. Like the Dragonairs take the hits probably a little bit better, if anything, than what Dragonite can, because Dragonair is pure Dragon, so it gets 2 times damage from Ice Beam, whereas Dragonite, mate, 4 times because it's half flying. So yeah, they did kind of nerf Dragonite a little bit there. But still to this day, you think Charizard should have been a Dragon. Oh, right, in the reds. As long as he doesn't heal him up, we should easily be able to finish this off with a Peck. See what happens. 1 Peck, and that is Bruno down. Yes, mate. 2 members of the Elite Four are finished. Articuno absolutely creamed them on his own. Go on, Articuno. Level 52 on the Articuno. And that is Bruno down. 2 members of the Elite Four already down here live on Nintendo, on the Nintendo channel on Kick and YouTube. And yeah, Bruno's done, mate. He's done. Right, this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. Okay, so Articuno still got full HP there. Didn't even take a hit from any of Bruno's Pokemon there. We've got to figure out what we're doing here. So, Agatha, we want... Wait, hang on a minute. What Pokemon... I was just making sure. Like, Charizard. Yeah, Charizard's got 5. I thought for a minute I'd accidentally used all my... Used my Hyper Potion on Machamp instead of Charizard. But we did not. Alright, 11 hours, 20 minutes into the game. Let's see how we get on. It's the first time I'm streaming for like quite a bit of a longer time tonight. So keep the stamina up, do you know what I mean? Right, let's have a little look. So we've got Nidoking at the start there. This is where we're so we've done alright so far, not having to use any Earthquake. We got through Lorelei without it. Got through Bruno without it. He's literally three of them in a row. All got weaknesses to ground. Because Lorelei's ice types are weak to ground. And then you've got Bruno's rock types which are weak to ground. And now we've got a lot of poison types, all of which are weak to ground. So we're going to see how quickly we can smash through Agatha with Nidoking, who's a ground type Pokemon. It's got 10 Earthquakes sitting right there with her name on them. Gengar down in one hit. The powerful Earthquake just completely wiped out that Gengar. No issues whatsoever. 2,200. And we've got level 55 on the Nidoking. Right, what's up next? Okay, well, Golbat would be a bit of an issue, but not really. We're going to go in with Thunderbolt on the Golbat. See if we can take it down. It won't be one hit with it, but, you know, if we can get it down in 2, that would be great. Oh, we're paralysed the Golbat. If it stays paralysed this turn, he did not. Used the Wing Attack instead, and negligible damage to Nidoking there. Got to conserve those Ice Beams, do you know what I mean? Like, in a big way, we need to be conserving those Ice Beams. Alright, level 55 Nidoking. We've got a Haunter now, and one of my favourite things about Gen 1, there are no Levitate abilities, so Haunter will be taking this Earthquake like the bitch that he is, and Haunter is down in one hit. No issues whatsoever for Nidoking. Do you think Nidoking's going to be hitting level 56 during this battle? We're going to find out in a couple of moments. Arbok doesn't really matter, does it? I feel like he's going down in one hit. He's got to be going down in one hit, surely. One hit wonder on the Arbok from Nido King and his Earthquake. 1,827 XP. We've got one more Gengar to go. Level 60, so we've got his 5 levels above Nido King there. I don't know what Gengar tried to do there, but whether it was, it didn't work. If we can get a one-hit knockout on this Gengar... Mate, look at that. One-hit wonder once again. We have beaten Agatha in record time. No issues whatsoever for Nido King. Absolute clean sweep. Go on, Nido King. What an absolute... Mate, what absolute beast Nido King has been on this entire playthrough. Right, we've got the big boy up next, though. It's supposed to be the hardest one. But... the moment you found out when you were a kid, I think that dragons are weak to ice type. It's kind of like over, do you know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to go... I've got to go straight in Articuno here, because, like, Nido King... So, right, okay, so first of all, we're at 11 hours, 24 minutes into the playthrough. Mr. Mike, if you're watching, and I'm sure... if you're not watching now, you will be watching this on demand afterwards. 11 hours, 24 minutes to get to Lance, mate. That's your time. That's the time you got to beat. Right. Only 14 Pokemon in the Pokedex, though. Alright, so Articuno's now in the lead. So we've got Ice Beam, of course, on Nido King, but Articuno has that sweet, sweet same type attack bonus. So those ice moves are going to do 1.5 times the damage they normally would. Now, throw that on the Dragonite. What's that end up being? Is that like 5 times damage? Because it goes 3. It might be like 6 times damage or something like that. Is that right? So you've got Ice Beam, double it, right? So is it, yeah, you double it and then you go 1.5, or is it you go 1.5 then double it? Either way, we're doing a lot of damage to his ice types. Lance, one of the most badass characters in all the Pokemon for sure. I've made a terrible mistake. All right, no, we can get through this. Right, we're gonna have to go Fly on the Gyarados. I completely forgot he starts with Gyarados. Normally that's where I'd be having my electric type Pokemon. Fly, it's doing a bit of damage. Got Dragon Rage, that's going to do a set 40, I believe, on Articuno there. I'm going to keep going in with the Flies, why not? Conserve the Ice Beams for later. Ice Beam would do... oh, we've got a critical hit there as well. Another Dragon Rage, that's going to take it down to 89. Yes, mate, 89 damage. I am a math genius. I'm not a math genius, I'm just pretty good at basic math. And I know that Dragon Rage does 40 damage. Fly it one more time, and that is Gyarados down. No issue whatsoever for Articuno there. He's going to say that. We've got Dragonair next. So this is where I've got to be careful. Do I go with Ice? Does Blizzard have a guaranteed hit rate on Gen 1, or did I feel like they got it wrong and it did. I'm going to go with... what do I use? I'm going to try Blizzard. Right, Blizzard hit. Blizzard hit. Good damage on the Dragonair for sure. Should knock it out, I think. Dragonair is down in one hit. It's a one-hit wonder there for Articuno if he's fully evolved. It's one of those things where if he's fully evolved, does it help him out? Probably not. Another Blizzard there going on the next Dragonair. I imagine this is another one-hit wonder for Articuno, or Frieza, as he's called in Japan. That is literally what that writing there says. Articuno annihilating everything. We've got Aerodactyl now. Going to go in with another Blizzard. Oh, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Do I heal him up? Right, I'm gonna go with Hyper Potion real quick. Right, Hyper Potion. Was that a revive? That's a revive. Right, Hyper Potion on Articuno. I think that's... is that what? Other than Lorelei, I haven't had to heal any Pokemon in mid-battle as of yet. See what kind of damage this does. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll try Blizzard again. He's gone for a wing attack this time, so that's gonna help me out. Done a critical hit, but we did miss the Blizzard this time. Oh no, he's going for Hyper Beam. Articuno's definitely going down from that, mate. But I was about to say that helps me out a little bit because now Aerodactyl won't be able to hit on the next turn, but I don't think that applies in Gen 1. Level 55 Nido King. We need to hit. Yeah, we need to be hitting these ice beams now. I say no. We'll go ice beam. We'll go ice beam. 4 times a week in it against ice moves. His Aerodactyl as well because he's rock and flying. Didn't knock him out. Oh, this Hyper Beam could do some really naughty damage to Nidoking. Is he going to take it? He took it. He took it. Took it on the chin. But this is why he's the king, mate. This is why he's the king. Absolute beast, mate. Absolute beast. Right. Dude, let's level 56 on the Nidoking. Yes, mate. Right, where are we at? We're at 7:43 PM. God, imagine if I didn't have any technical issues today. Would have been finishing well early tonight. Right, Ice Beam on Dragonite, level 62. Nidoking's almost down. He almost took out the Dragonite in 1 hit. What did did he freeze? What happened there? Didn't hit anything. Nidoking's taken down Dragonite in 2 hits. No problem. Didn't even need to heal Articuno back up. Lance is down. That is all 4 members of the Elite Four down, which means we have just 1 challenge left before we do the next challenge, which will then be the 1 challenge left. But Lance is down. Ooh, right. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Doing alright. Right. Next up, someone got it for me. Yeah, I know. It's that stupid idiot. We're going to revive. I need to revive like anything that's out. That is an Ultra Ball. Don't want to use that. So I've got 25 right. That's what I mean. I always go really overkill with the heal items every time I do the Elite Four for the first time. Because I always worry that like I'll just run out of like revives right before blue. I got to remember I'm not a child like I was when I first started playing these games. Like I have much better of an idea about what to do. Now I understand type matchups a lot better than what I did when I didn't realise I could use double kick on Onyx when I was 9 years old. I was just like, it will brute force it, it'll be fine. We're at 11 hours and 30 minutes. Mr. Mike, you've got 11 hours and 30 minutes to beat Lance of the Elite Four. Well, let's see. We're in the end game now. To quote Doctor Strange, we're in the end game. Can we beat Blue? Right. We're gonna lead. Right, I'm gonna have to lead with Nidoking. He's the best Pokemon I've got, level-wise, anyway. And he's got a bit more of a variety of moves, and I can't remember what he starts with. If I'm honest, it could be Fearow, could be Gyarados as well. It might have been Gyarados, because I know like Lance starts with Gyarados, right? Anyway, we'll find out shortly what he's going to start with. Wherever he starts with, it's going down, mate. Right, this is one of like this is the best rival music of like. It just sounds like it sounds as epic as chiptune can sound, right? Sand Slash at the start. Okay, so if he uses Dig, which he might. Okay, do I go with Ice Beam or do I use? I'm going to use Earthquake. We got loads of them. I'm thinking, well, we hit first anyway. At least I think we did, unless he used Earthquake as well. He did not use Earthquake as well. We may use Earthquake as well. He is using Earthquake as well. That's going to do quite a bit of damage to Nidoking, because Nidoking is called half poison, which is weak to ground. So that's going to do a good chunk of damage. He's got a level 5 level. Nidoking's down in 1 hit, mate. That was not the wise decision to use Nidoking to start there. So we're going to swap out now. Well, not swap out. I've been forced to swap out. We're sending out Articuno to pick up the pieces here. We're going to go in with an Ice. Yeah, straight in with Ice Beam. Hopefully that'll take him down. Finish him off. Right, 1 down, 5 to go. That is Sand Slash down. I'm kind of nervous now. I wasn't expecting that to happen that quickly. Right, Alakazam, tanky Pokemon. If we can get up in the air before he has a chance to hit, this could help us out a little bit. Right, we're going to go and fly on the Alakazam. Should do a reasonable amount of damage there. Got it over the halfway point. He's going to go in with a Psychic, which is a very, very strong move. Like, he's probably equal to Earthquake for special. I'd say, like, you got Earthquake as, like, the best physical move. And then Psychic is 100% the best special move in the game. Unbelievably powerful. But it's obviously because you're pairing it up with something like Alakazam, which got ridiculous high special. We've got level 53. Oh, no, it's a Kuno. Or Frieza, as he's called in Japan. Executor, not the greatest Pokemon you could have used right here. We're going to go in with an Ice Beam. Should do quite... Yes, super effective. Didn't do as much as I hoped it would. We're going to go with a Fly then. Maybe this will hit a little bit harder. See what happens. I mean, Executor's fairly tanky. I think 2 Flies might have done it. What even was that? I don't know. What was that? Stomp, maybe? Could have been Stomp. We're going with Peck just to finish him off. And that is Executor down. So we've hit 3 Pokemon of his. It's got 3 left. We've got Ninetales, which is not great for any of my current Pokemon at all. So I'm going to have to heal up Nidoking, I think. So I really want to hit that with an Earthquake. So we're going to revive Nidoking. I think this is only the 3rd revive I've had to use during a battle on the Elite Four and the champion so far. Dude, I thought I was going to beat it on this all night long tonight. I really did. But here we are. We're smashing it out. We're going to use a Hyper Potion on Nidoking. Make sure it's nice and strong. What is that? That's not Fire, but it's not Fire Spin. Must be Fire Spin, yeah. Articuno's going to go down, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. Right, Articuno is down. Let's get Nidoking back out. Where is he? Right at the top there. Nidoking back out. We've got 5 level disadvantage against the Ninetales. My only concern at this point is that... No, I was going to say if he outspeeds Nidoking, but he does not. Nidoking got first hit on the Ninetales, because I say if he outspeeds Nidoking. 1 hit knockout on the Ninetales. Nidoking takes him down, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, but that Fire Spin could have been a problem. But it wasn't. I've got a feeling we're going to get another 1-hit knockout right here. 1 more Earthquake on the Magneton. Or we're going to get a 1-hit knockout. We've got 6 or 7. I can't quite do the maths there in my head. Level disadvantage. And Magneton, either way, doesn't matter. Magneton is down in 1 hit. We've got 1 more Pokemon left to go. It's going to be Vaporeon because we lost and then skipped a battle. This is embarrassing. How embarrassing for me. But I'm going to avenge my losses and my skip that I did. Right now, with a Thunderbolt from Nidoking, level 65, right, a 9 level disadvantage against the Vaporeon, so he's taking it really on the chin. Hitting us with a Hydro Pump. That is going down very quickly. Nidoking is down. Right, okay. We've just got to beat the Vaporeon, guys. All we got to do is beat the Vaporeon. Right, Moltres, you're up. Let's see if we can get a fly off on the Vaporeon. Okay, Vaporeon is fairly defensive, I think, so this could be tough. It's definitely got a Hydro Pump at the very least. Was that Roller Beam? That's going to do pretty good damage to Moltres, so I don't think it will quite knock it out. We've got another Fly. We're going to hit that on the Vaporeon. If he doesn't heal it, I think we're definitely in with a win. We probably don't need to heal up Nidoking. But we'll see how we get on. We're going to Fly 1 more time. It probably is going to knock out Moltres the next chance he gets. That is a Surf. No, it wasn't a Surf. What was that? I think this is it, though. I think we're done. Are we done? No! Come on. Oh, man. No. No. No, that's not fair, mate. That weren't fair. He's using his own tactics against me. Use that Hyper Potion there on Vaporeon. Or a Max Potion, maybe. Either way, Vaporeon, or Full Restore even. Vaporeon is fully healed either way. So we've got to battle him all the way back down again. We're still hitting him with these Flies. Whatever he's doing, they are not hitting. They are missing every single time. Probably a Hydro Pump. 1 more Roller Beam. That is going to finish off Moltres. We've got Vaporeon all the way down to there. Down to that halfway point. I'm going to send out Charizard. Definitely a 12 level disadvantage as well as a type disadvantage there. But we have got speed on our side. We're going to go flying up. Hit another Fly on Vaporeon. Or Roller Beam. I do think Charizard should be able to take that fairly well. We're in the orange there though now. This is where it gets interesting. Charizard going to take down Vaporeon. Okay, we're right down in the red there. Common Charizard, one more fly, and this is it. This is it. Charizard, this is it. We're taking him down. That is blue down. Elite Four champion done. We beat it. We beat level 54 on the Charizard. And then we're going to have another grunt party for beating the champion. We beat Pokemon Yellow in Japanese here on Nintendo Live. Mr. Mike, momentarily, we will find out the time to beat. What time will you need to do? What time will you need to get to beat me and claim the Cable Club Live Championship? We're going to find out soon. Anybody who is watching this on demand on wherever you happen to be watching it, kick.com/Mr. Mike. That's MRMIKE 1989. That is 1989. That is cableclub.com/Mr. Mike 1989. You can go and catch him streaming. Also, he's also streaming Pokemon Yellow in Japanese on his Kick channel. Head over there, give him a follow, and see if he can beat me. See if he can beat my time on Pokemon Yellow in Japanese. This is the last stream tonight of this series. We're almost hitting 8 PM here in the UK. So if you are watching in America, if you're watching elsewhere, there are other countries, of course. So if you're watching one of those as well, maybe you're watching in Japanese. Who knows? Maybe you're in Japan checking the stream out. I doubt it, but you never know. Right, we're going to go checking into the Pokemon Hall of Fame. We're going to get our final time score. This is the time Mr. Mike needs to beat. And then we got one more challenge left on the stream tonight before we call it a night. But it's a bit of a big one. It's a big. If you know where we're at, if you've seen the thumbnail on YouTube, you know what it is. You know what we're doing. Let's see what Pokemon made it into the Hall of Fame. We've got Nidoking level 56 there. He is officially a Hall of Famer. And then we got Moltres, very late addition to the party, but obviously really came in handy there right at the end against Blue. Charizard earned his way onto the party when he saved Nidoking from a bunch of Oddish and Bellsprout who were bullying him. Machamp, he earned his way onto the team by knowing strength. Well done, Machamp. And then we got Articuno, level 53. Had to be on the team, didn't he? He had to be on the team. Best legendary Pokemon that you can get in my opinion, for the Elite Four. And then, of course, we got out level 8 Pikachu, who earned his way onto the team by being a Pikachu. And we got 11 hours and 41 minutes, Mr. Mike. That is the time to beat. Can it be done? Will he do it? 11 hours, 41 minutes. And then we've got the end credits for Pokemon Yellow, which I don't think we can skip. I wish to skip the end credits. We're going to sit here and watch them. Alright, we'll sit here and watch them. There's a lot of Who's That Pokemon going on. See if we can name them. As a Rhyhorn. Yep. That's Fearow. Yep. Smashing it, mate. Smashing it, mate. That was Abra. So yeah, we've got one more challenge to do after this. That was a Graveler. This is I thought that was going to be the last challenge, but this is like more. That was a Hitmonlee. Right. So who's that Pokemon? It's. What's it going to be? That was a Tangler. It's like, can you guess what? That was a Starmie. I wasn't even looking at the screen then. It's got Starmie. That was Gyarados. I'm going to get one horribly wrong, aren't I? Come on, show me the next one. I'm on the edge of my seat. That was Ditto. Right, what's going to be next? Yeah, we've got one more challenge after this, once we sit through the credits of the game. That was an Omastar. Oh, also, for anybody who has been... was that Vileplume, I think? For anyone who has been watching from the start, we did, in fact, get the Helix Fossil. That was the correct one. Alright, next up. What we got next? Nidoking! Yes, mate! Nidoking! Come on, baby! Nidoking. Parasec's there. That is it. Gengar right at the end there of the game. And then I need to skip through this, because we got one more challenge to do. Allow me to continue, please, game. Allow me to continue with one more challenge. Because now we've beaten the Elite Four, we've proven that we are strong enough to enter a cave full of horribly powerful Pokemon. Which is in Cerulean City. I've actually been to the real one, like the real cave in real life. How's a Pokemon looking? Not great. they're all dead. We're gonna go straight. We'll go straight to Cerulean City. I need to get Squirtle back out though, because I need something to fly. But the game's technically done. The challenge is technically done now. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna heal the Pokemon up. Gonna swap something out to Squirtle. Probably I don't know. Do I need Machamp for this? I don't think I need Machamp for this, but I kind of want to take him just in case. I want to get there and then have to fly back again. Although the time limit's done now, we 11 hours 41 minutes. Mr. Mike has to beat the game. He has to beat the Elite Four and Blue by that point. But he knows the rules, man. Do you know what I mean? We got really lucky getting our Moltres, though. That was like ridiculous luck. The chances of that getting frozen, mental. What are we doing? What are we doing? Getting distracted. Gonna deposit. We've got Pikachu staying in. I can't leave him out now. He's been there the whole time. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna put Machamp back in. I need to get Squirtle back out. Squirtle is level 10, so there we go. It's gonna be right there. There's the little Squirtle cry. And then, yeah, so it means we can start the next challenge on Wednesday. I'm very excited about this one. I'm really excited about this one. We're starting Gen 2 on Wednesday night at 6 PM here on Nintendo. Got nowhere to be like the next morning as well, so I can stay a little bit later. I may stay a little bit later. I'm thinking about it. I feel like my throat's holding up a lot better. Like the last few streams when I got to, yeah, because I'm like shouting the whole time. So I get excited, alright? Oh, wait, hang on. Whoa. Do I do... No, I need to go... Alright, I want some Great Balls first. Which I know I can get on Cinnabar Island. So we're going to go Cinnabar Island. I'm going to buy some Great Balls as well. Because Great Balls allegedly work a lot better than Pokeballs. Not Pokeballs, obviously they work better than Pokeballs. But yeah, apparently they messed the game up somehow. So I'm going to buy as many of these as I can afford now. So I don't need to buy more healing items or anything. I can save the game, restart the game now. No dramas. All the rest of my money is gone on Great Balls. That's it. Oh, no, wait. Right, okay, before I go anywhere. Right, I think I remember how to look for an escape rope. Oh, I'm going to have to sell something now so I can buy an escape rope. Right, let's sell... I don't know, do I need all these... Yeah, I'll just sell like three of these. The full restores don't really need them at this point in the game. Right, escape rope. Look, that's an escape rope and it's 550. I'll buy 2. Wait, I've got too many items. Okay, what can I sell? I don't know what anything is. It makes me nervous. I don't know what this is. What? It's saying 0. Maybe that's like. That's got to be. That's like right. Let me check that out. That could be rare candies. I'm gonna quickly. Look, I'm done with the game and I'm still like, let me lose these rare candies. We're moving on in a minute. What are they? Oh, they got to be nuggets then, haven't they? For selling at that price. Yeah, of course they're nuggets. They're selling at 5,000. What am I thinking? These are all nuggets. So we've got a bunch of nuggets here to get rid of anyway. So let's off all of them. 1,500 back in the pot. And then I will buy an escape rope. And this time I know what they look like. Escape rope looks like it's got this like E. But I'm going to buy like 3 of them. I don't think we're going back to this safe file for any reason after this. But you never know. Maybe I want to go and catch Zapdos at some point. We do like a big final stream where it's just me trying to catch a Zapdos. Which should be a bit easier, I think, to catch the Mewtwo. But you would think, but Mewtwo's... Here's the thing with Mewtwo, because he's a bit tanky. He should be able to take some... Like, I'm going to freeze him, right? That's my plan. We're going to freeze Mewtwo. And then once he's frozen, we will defeat him with Squirtle, I guess. That we done last time. No, we'll whittle him down, and then we're going to start chucking Great Balls at him. That's the plan. See how we got. Speaking of Great Balls, actually, check my items, because we've got a bunch of them up there. I bought quite a lot of Great Balls just now. Yeah, Great Balls are all the way down the bottom here, so I'm going to move them. What have we got here? Let's get rid of whatever that is, and then I'm going to put Great Balls in the Ultra Ball spot. Okay, and then I know that the escape ropes are right at the bottom there. One day, I would tell you what, one day, if this channel really takes off, I'm going to try and do like a shiny hunt on Mewtwo in Gen 1, which is ridiculously tedious. It's like one of the most tedious things you can possibly do in Pokemon. I think you just keep going to the end, right, of these, and you just skip past all of the... it's one of these caves. What we got? We got a Rhyhorn. I don't really want to battle anything, if I'm honest, because if we start battling everything on the way to Mewtwo, that's going to be a problem. I'm not going to lie, this doesn't bear much of a resemblance to the real cave. Yeah, Rhydon's like decent, level 60 as well, man. That would have been that would have been useful for the Elite Four just now. But we're done with the Elite Four. We're at 8 PM. So I've only gone like, technically, so tonight's stream was supposed to be an hour. And I did have technical difficulties, and when I have them, then I do push the stream back a bit, because I want to get full out actual streaming the game in if possible. But we've only really gone over by about half hour. That's mad, mate. I really thought this was going to be like a 6-hour job tonight to get this all done, but smashing through it, mate. Do you know what I mean? But we'll be back Wednesday, of course, with the next challenge, which is it's going to be a lot more colourful looking, and it's going to be in English this time as well. So I'll be able to read what I'm doing. I need it to be in English because the next one's like it's a lot harder, much harder playthrough than just because this is just beating the game as quick as we can, right? Which is like it's tough. But okay, this is where I go straight. Was this not the one? Yeah, they changed the map like 3 times in Gen 1. Ditto. Yeah, yeah, they changed the map in Gen 1 like 3 times. So like, about where we going? Up this way, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. So you had the red and green map, and then they changed it when they done blue, and then that's what we got. We never got the red and green map until Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, and then they changed the map again for Pokemon Yellow. Got an item. I don't know what it does, but we got it. Maybe it's a repel. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? No, Rhydon, don't wish to battle you. Where is your leader? Bring me Mewtwo! That's what I'll be saying, mate. Bring me Mewtwo. How many Golbats are we gonna run into before we get to the end of the cave? 1 million. I'm a little bit tempted to do a day stream tomorrow and stream Legends EA. I have the DLC and I've not played it. Like, other than quickly popping it on to test how it looks on OBS on here. I've not touched it at all. So I'm really tempted to... It's a Gloom. Yeah, I'm really tempted to do a day stream on here for Legends EA. I'm thinking about it. It depends how busy I am. I mean, I say busy. My version of busy is I've got to edit shorts from this stream for the YouTube channel. But yeah, I would like to play Legends EA. Maybe I'll play it in my time off for fun. I mean, a lot of people I know. Let's say, oh God, oh my God, come on, really? How many steps was that? 3. 3 tiles, and we got another goal back, mate. I need to get through this cave quick. Come on! I really wish I knew how to read Japanese. I could have bought so many repels. Actually, they wouldn't help me at all, would they? These are all level 60 odd Pokemon. I have nothing over that level. Let's see, what Rhyhorn, level 50. So we wouldn't be running into this Rhyhorn right now, but yeah, the Golbats, the Rhydons definitely would be popping up. Okay. Where are we at? I think we just got to keep going. Oh, sure, we've got to keep going round. Oh, would you look at that? It's another Golbat. How exciting. Alright. Right, come on, man. Come on! Get through it. I need more glucose to get through the cave. Sand Slash. I already beat your brethren when I beat Blue. We knocked you out in like 1 hit or whatever it was. I can't remember now. It was 5 minutes ago. Short-term memory is appalling. It was like 10 minutes ago. I don't remember what we did. Right, running from the Ditto. Right, I'm pretty, like I say, I'm pretty confident that every time you find the ladder, as long as you don't go up and down the same ladder, it's the right ladder. Do you know what I mean? I mean, all the people right here, right now, do you know what I mean? Let's get a yeah. Oh, there's that. Oh, please tell me that's the right ladder. Gloom. Again, another Gloom. I don't want any more Gloom. I'm feeling Gloom. I'm just literally seeing the YouTube chat now. Thank you for the comments, guys. I appreciate ya. Every single one of yas. All like 2 of you. But I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Every comment. Like, look, very early days into this streaming malarkey. If I'd committed to Pokemon Go properly years ago, this channel would probably be a lot bigger than what it is. But look, the UK has not got the best weather, right? Oh, it's a Lickitung. I would say he's going down, but he ain't. He wants to go down. You can tell, look at him. He's got his tongue right out there. He wants to go down. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to make more innuendos. I think maybe we are getting close to Mewtwo now. I'm so glad I bought those escape ropes. Watch now, they're not going to be bloody escape ropes and I bought the wrong thing. You watch. Right, running from this Emma Effa. Okay. Okay, I think we're here pretty much. I'm pretty sure we just got to go surfing this way to the right. And then we're basically there. I do think Yellow's got the easiest out of the Cerulean Cave or Unknown Dungeon, whatever you call it. I do think it's the easiest one out of like the 3 maps to navigate. I think they use this map layout for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as well. I cannot remember what they used in Heart Gold and Soul Silver at all. Probably the red and green map, if I had to guess. Oh, Heart Gold and Soul Silver's got to be streamed on here at some point. Has to be. Look, anything Gen 2 or Gen 2 related will be streamed on this channel at some point. Starting with Pokemon Crystal this Wednesday. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's 3 of you. I can see you. I can see you there. Right? Subscribe to the channel. I'm watching. I can see you. Right? Because then it will tell you. Say, oh, Nintendo's back. He's streaming Pokemon Crystal with no evolutions. That's the next one we're doing. Yeah, I can see you. I'm watching you. Right? See you there. Get some subscriptions in, man. 443, unless you have subscribed. In case it might be 444. That would be nice. Because, like, look, you got to give me a break. All my Pokemon Go people are leaving now. They're all unsubscribing because I'm making main series content. Like, I will do a little bit of Go content here and there. Oh, there he is. Like, right. Okay, for anybody who is watching, Kick, 3 of ya, YouTube, 2 of ya. I don't know who left, but you're a bastard. I would advise, I don't have a Master Ball. Ooh, Chansey. Level 56. If I was going for the Pokédex, I'd be very excited about this. It would mean 1 less Pokemon to try and catch in the Safari Zone. I am out of running, and I will save the game here. It's less than 12 hours to get to Mewtwo in Japanese, but I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. I reckon I could beat that time, though. I definitely could beat that time. Okay, here's the plan. Articuno's going to go up front. Yeah, Articuno's going up front. So I don't have a Master Ball, so this is a proper battle. The Master Ball was used to catch that Articuno right here. So anyone who has... I can't tell who's here, who's not here, blah, blah, blah. So anyone who's just tuned in, this is it. We're going to battle the Mewtwo. If I don't beat the Mewtwo, I will reset... If I don't catch the Mewtwo, I'll reset the game. Because we already done the whole game. So there's no resetting. So it just says right there, Mew. I know that, because I know what he says. And this is it. Mewtwo, the beast Mewtwo on Pokemon Yellow in Japanese, is level 70. We need to freeze him as a matter of urgency. So we're going to go in with Ice Beam and hope he's gone straight in for Barrier. It's not ideal, I don't think. Does Barrier stop him getting frozen? I don't think so. He's going with Swift, which is alright. I don't hate that. Gonna keep going in with Ice Beam until we freeze it. That's the plan anyway. Yep, revive, mate. Go for it. Each Ice Beam is another chance of freezing the Mewtwo. If we can freeze it, we've got a good chance of catching it. Every time healing himself right now, he's technically quite useful for me. Did that freeze? No, it did not freeze. She's in Barrier. I can't remember what Barrier does though. Does Barrier stop him getting like frozen or paralysed or anything like that? I hope not. I wish to freeze the Mewtwo so we can catch the Mewtwo. Ah, Psychic, that's going to knock him out surely. That's a hell of a lot. There's 17 level... Yeah, 17 level disadvantage there from Articuno. Okay, we have got Nidoking though, so we can get another Ice Beam off of Nidoking. It's going to be this one right here. Using Barrier again. I can't remember what I mean, I'm allowed to like research now actually. Okay, again, he's using Recover, which is not actually the end of the world for me. It just means I've got more chance of hitting an Ice Beam and getting him and freezing him. Right, let's see how we get on though. Ice Beam, can we freeze Mewtwo? I mean, is he freezable? That's the thing. I need to Google it, man. Someone in chat, let me know. Does Barrier stop Pokemon from getting frozen, paralysed, or anything along those lines? I'm going to go in with... I'm just going to Squirtle out for a minute. Let's take the hit. Sorry, Squirtle. I feel really bad about it. He's about to go down in a big way. Right, we're going to go Revive. Is that Revive? No, that's a Great Ball. That's going to miss. There you go. Missed. Don't even stand a chance going in. Press the wrong button. I was supposed to revive a Pokemon, but no revives for my Pokemon right now. I can't send out Pikachu. I just can't do it. Right, Charizard's going out, mate. Oh, no, apparently not. Charizard's going out, mate. There we go. Right, Charizard's going out. I'm going to revive, I think, Articuno. Just get him... Yeah, revive on the Ice Bird. And then if Charizard survives this hit... which I'm 50-50 on, Psychic's pretty damn strong move, and we're at 16th level disadvantage here. He survived it. we are going to take advantage of that. We're going to heal up. We're going to heal up IQ all the way to full health. See if we can freeze him this time around. And I'm going to quickly get... I do get to Google stuff now, so that's nice. Right, so let's go. We're going to get on Google real quick. And I'm just going to quickly see. Right, I'm just going to quickly see. If it lets me type in barrier, Pokemon effect. It may say it's psychic moves stop heroes to use defense by 2 stages. Okay, that's not going to stop him getting. If that's what he was using, which I'm pretty sure he was, that's not going to stop him getting frozen, which is good for me. So I'm going to keep using Ice Beam for 1 more minute. Okay, going in with another recover. I think we got so lucky. There's no think about it. We got so lucky earlier on when we got that Moltres frozen in 1 hit. Unbelievable luck there. Ice Beam on the Mewtwo. Can we freeze it, please? Yes! Right. He's frozen. Okay. Now we play the long game. Peck. Peck. I've got to play the long game. Gonna get down to the red with Peck. I'm not playing around with this. I want that Mewtwo. And I want it now. Well, now-ish. I will be patient. But we are catching this Mewtwo. I've got a lot of Great Balls, a lot of Ultra Balls. One of them is encapsulating this big angry cat clone. Right. Okay, we're in the red. I know it technically in Gen 1 it don't matter, but I am gonna like just get a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. I don't want to get to a point where like God, I was about to say, I don't want to get to a point where a critical hit could knock it out. And then a critical hit nearly knocked it out. Oh my God, that was so close. To quote Lando Calrissian in Return of the Jedi, that was too close. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know Billy D. Williams, do you know what I mean? Right. This is where fun begins. Speaking of Star Wars quotes, this is where the fun begins. Great Ball. He's out. Great Ball. He's out. I could do this. I was about to say all night. I could do this 50 more times with a Great Ball, and then I've got like 4 Pokemon this all on like 4 screens right now in front of me. It's got my main screen. I've got the YouTube screen, the Kick screen, and like the streaming software screen. So I'm just looking everywhere. I've just got like loads of Pokeballs flying everywhere because they're all at like different variations of like lag. Mewtwo's in the bag! Yes, mate! We finished it! Pokemon Yellow in Japanese is done. We finished it here tonight on Nintendo, on Kick, and on YouTube. We've done it in less than 2.5 hours tonight. My God, what an adventure that was, and see if Peach has got anything to say about it. He's as pleased as I am. He's as pleased as I am. Oh my God. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Gonna see if you never know, maybe the Mewtwo's are shiny. Wouldn't be able to tell anyway, unless you really know the specific stats. Some very specific stats for shiny Mewtwo. Imagine, could you imagine if we got shiny Mewtwo right there? I am going to go check out the Mewtwo real quick, just because we just got it. We kind of got it, haven't we? We got to check out the Mewtwo before we finish the stream tonight. We're going to go into the Pokemon real. Pokemon. And then we're going to go deposit. Let's get Squirtle out for a minute. Sorry, Squirtle, mate, but got to kick you out just for a minute there. And then we're going to withdraw the Mewtwo, check Mewtwo out to finish off the stream. Oh my God. What a night. What a stream. This is, oh mate, what a blast this has been tonight. Yes, mate. We're going to heal him up before we check him out, though. We've got to be good to the Mewtwo, right? Got to be good to the Mewtwo. Yes, mate. Smash it. I'm going to get this Mewtwo at some point. This Mewtwo's going to Pokemon Home. For sure. I'll get it there. Trust me. I'm playing on a real cartridge. But I will get that Mewtwo to Pokemon Home. Because I know how. Alright, I know just how to do it. This involves a bit of moving save files around on various different devices. Check him out. Mewtwo, 174 in the attack, 145 in defense, 188. Very high special there, and then 220 in. Or is that special? No, tell a lie. It's going to be 174 attack, 145 defense, 188 speed, and then 220 special, right? I think that's the right order. Anyway, we did it. We finished it. Mewtwo is caught in Pokemon Yellow. I'm going to save the game right there. We're at 12 hours and 8 minutes. We got all the way from Pallet Town, getting a Pikachu instead of the Eevee that Professor Oak promised us. All the way to the Cerulean Cave after beating the Elite Four, after being all the gym leaders, after taking down Team Rocket. Smashed it, mate. Make sure you come back Wednesday night because we're starting a brand new challenge here on Nintendo Live. It's going to be Pokemon Crystal with zero, none, nada, no evolutions. I'll see you then. If you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, click the button. It's free. Kick, if you're watching, follow. It's free. You can sub if you want. It'll cost you money. It's like £5. I got nothing to offer you for subbing just yet. I will do at some point, though. Alright? Anyway, I am he, as you are me, and we are all together.